Welcome to the View! Live at the LESpace, 201 Ellen Street.
Lovely, Lower East Side of Manhattan.
Los Perros Locos, as the sign says above us. Well, not directly above us.
What do they call it?
The crazy dogs.
Gentrification lives on and thrives. Thriving gentrification.
So much like in a luxurious, multi-million-dollar museum where they give tours of the art.
Tours of art?
You're going to give your own little tour right now.
Wow.
Since we're in a gallery.
What a nice segue.
Decorated with art.
Well, let's go. Welcome back to the View, where we are in that luxurious mention art gallery flash thing that Ernie was talking about. And these are some of my paintings. And I guess we're going to discuss the pharmaceutical, the reason behind the pharmaceutical thing.
The raison d'etre, as they would say in the fancy museums.
Yes. It was because when I first went to Peru, there were no advertisements for pharmaceutical companies, and I just thought it was a little bit creepy that they were advertising their products kind of like soda can or candy or, you know. And so I acted as if these companies had hired me to make campaigns for them. So there's a campaign for Roche, for Merck, for Lilly, for Pfizer, and for each one is differently. And there's Levi was the spokesperson for Merck, the zombie kids for Roche, Amanda for Lilly, Claire the chicken for Valium, obviously, and Levi. Right?
Here is one for Ketaset. Is that made by Roche?
I don't know. I don't know. Let's ask Michael. That's Michael. No, Keta said it's made by Fort Dodge.
Oh, okay. I actually recall Lee Bowery doing a Special K with Lee Bowery.
I remember him doing ecstasy at the World for Kyoki's birthday party. Do you remember when I had the burn victim thing on? And just popping the ecstasy in his mouth. I think it was the only time I've ever done that, and I've gotten like this huge reputation for doing it all the time.
Yeah, he never said no to drugs.
No.
You offered him some. So, you also have...
James. Amanda's snorting the bump of diamonds from David LaChapelle on the photo. And that's Bianca Jagger's shoe. And James doing a bump of K.
What's the significance of Bianca Jagger's shoe?
Oh my God. I mean, I can't believe you even asked that question.
Well, I wasn't around in the 70s like
exactly,
you.
Exactly. So we have that
I'm not
shoe.
as old as you.
No, you are actually 4 years older than me. But we have that shoe since we weren't there. We have the shoe to represent that time. Oh. Bianca Jagger's shoe. It's a platform shoe, and it's glittery. And it's disco-esque.
And it's almost a number 7, I guess, if you turned it the right way.
7.5. And
that's her shoe size?
That's her shoe size. And it's very disco model.
So does that mean that little white vial up there, if it's the 70s, that's cocaine. If it's the 90s, it's Special K.
Well, actually, it's the 90s because it's the late 80s.
So it's CK.
It's CK. It's CK1. Remember what CK1 was?
Well, that's what we used to call the combination of cocaine with Special K.
But what's the one?
Rohypnol. The one was Rohypnol?
Yes.
Why was
3 parts Coke, 1 part K, and a Rohypnol.
We'll be right back.
Or we won't.
And now a word from our sponsor. Welcome back to the Pew.
Welcome back to the Pew.
Welcome back.
So much has happened since you've...
But Michael wants to make an important disclaimer about all these paintings suggesting the promotion
Well,
of
actually,
drug
it
abuse.
wasn't about the paintings. It was about the comments, like the CK1 and all.
Well, you're the secret one, the CK1 expert.
I'm an expert from the past, but we are now in the present and talking about the future.
Where we don't do any drugs.
Where we do not do CK1.
It's
or any other.
a closed chapter of our lives.
Closed chapter.
That shall not be reopened.
Not reopened.
And if it were reopened, we wouldn't be able to read it.
We would not start it.
The words would all be fuzzy.
And we would not put it up our nose. So
We would not snort those words.
yes, we would not. Words are not to be snorted.
Which one of you were going to you were going to mention which one of these paintings has your cum on
Right.
it?
In fact, how did you know that? Okay. Okay. Well, yes, that one definitely has it. But there's probably
the Roche one with the child zombie
King or Hypnol, it's called. There's probably come in all of them, but definitely in that one.
I think I see it.
You think you see it?
I think so.
Well, how did you get cum on the paint? Did you cum on them on purpose?
No. The one I did. The one of Hitler, I came on purpose. How could you not?
And how did cum accidentally get all?
It jumped out. It was just all over the. I had lived in very small quarters, and so Mike would come over, and Mike is my boyfriend.
You mean in your prison cell?
Yeah, I would have Mike over.
So you were just shooting cum all over the prison cell?
Not again. It's a very small prison cell, and you would be surprised when you come. How if you're in these
How
tiny,
it just gets all over the walls? And
it gets all. If they had like luminol or whatever, and they put it in the room, there would be like all over the place, because it's on the towels and the floor and the locker, and you're like smearing it and like trying to and like on the wall behind your head and everything.
Fun in prison.
Yes. So, but there's he would come over and he would sit down in the bed and like they would come over there and he'd put his hand down and it would be wet over there and
Come here,
yeah.
come
there, here it come, there it come, everywhere it come.
Michael Alec went to
jail.
jail.
E-I-E-I-O.
Bitches want to know.
Okay.
Chow Chatness wants to know who the toughest club kid was.
Well, that's me. See how you jumped when I said that? No, let's see. Who is it? It's the toughest club kid.
I don't know. Well, see, there's different definitions
Yeah.
of the word tough.
Yeah, I don't
Like
think any
if
of
you-
them were tough.
Like, if you, Astro Earl would always start fights, so he was kind of tough, but that was just
He's a
because
punk.
he was a drunk mess.
Yeah.
So it wasn't necessarily coming from courage or.
I don't think any of them were tough. I mean, like, it was not cool to be tough. So
No.
because we were like bullied, and so tough was like what we wanted to stay away from.
Although I think it takes a certain toughness to go
That's a different
walking
kind
around.
of. That's a different kind
yeah.
of tough.
Yeah, that's true, but not physically tough.
Right. But we were all tough in that way. So if you don't like it, that's tough.
See you next time.
Bye.